Good morning. My name is Ivasai Krishna from 7th Standard Nagarjuna Model School, Kadapa. The present topic is COVID-19. Tips to reduce the infection. Wash your hands often. Use soap, hand wash or alcohol-based sanitizer. Cover your mouth, nose if you cough or sneeze inside your elbow. Don't get close to anyone who has symptoms like flu or cough. Consult a doctor if you have cough or fever and are difficult to breathe. Don't touch animals where you go, market and surroundings. You stay. Maintain the distance of 1.5 to 2 meters. Wear mask, gloves and sanitizer while going out. Stay home, stay safe. Jai Hind.
Good morning, ma'am and sir. Today I am acting as a teacher and telling about the town malls and the country malls. Good morning, children. Everyone take your seat. Today I am going to tell you a news approach to town malls and the country malls, in which the town malls will come into the country mall, near the country mall by writing a letter. Then I am going to come near you. After having the bottle talk for some while. After talking, the country mouse says, go and refresh. The town mouse was sad that all the water in the pot was wasted by playing with water. After some time, the country mouse brings the lunch vegetables for the town mouse, and they both will sit for lunch. After sitting, the town mouse did not like the vegetables for eating, and only the country mouse will eat, and they both will go for walk, and they will go for walk. Then they will reach near a garbage, and the town mouse says, come on my dear cousin, near my town everything is very clean. Here see this much heap of garbage, and now only I am leaving to the town, and the town mouse goes to the town. Okay children, I will tell the country mouse will go to the town mouse with that chapter, that half part of the lesson. Tomorrow I will tell.
Good morning to everybody. I am Vidyashri, taking a class of biology. Now we learn about the microorganisms, friend of foe. Microorganisms. What are microorganisms? Microorganisms are the tiny organisms which cannot be seen under the naked eye. We can see the microorganisms with the help of microscope. So now, where are they found? They are found everywhere in the world. They are spread all over the world. So now, if we are in a lab which is very clean, if I am there in the lab, is there any microorganisms there? Yes, there are microorganisms in my body. So there are so many microorganisms in my body. They are bacteria, fungus, helminths, trion and other parasites. So now we are going to learn the types of microorganisms. They are bacteria, algae, protozoa, virus. Now bacteria. Bacteria has only one cell, so it is called a unicellular organism. It can be seen in spherical, rod or spiral shaped. Next, we go for algae. Algae is mostly aquatic. It depends on other things, other host for its life. Examples, volvox. Next, protozoa. Protozoa is also aquatic, and it is paramecium and fungi. Fungi is a heterotrophic organism. It is like a plant, but chlorophyll is absent in the plant. So it depends on other things. It's not an autotroph. Examples like bread mold, yeast, virus. Virus lie on the borderline of living and non-living things. Examples, influenza virus, chickenpox virus. We can say many diseases we will suffer with many diseases. They are carried from the air, water, soil, and the next way is by insects and animals, and the next way is the contaminated food. We get many diseases from air and water. Some diseases which are caused by insects and animals are fever with the mosquito, Aedes mosquito, and rat bite fever. It is from Aedes mosquito only. Rabies with dog and monkeys. Next.
Start.
Hi, my name is Megha. I am studying 8th class. Today's my topic is about quadrilaterals. A quadrilateral has four sides, meaning line segment AB and line segment BC and line segment CD and line segment DA, and it has four angles. They are angle ABC and angle BCD and angle CDA and angle DS, and it has four vertices. They are A, B, C, D. The line segment which joining the opposite vertices of a quadrilateral is called the diagonals of a quadrilateral. The two sides of a quadrilateral which having the common vertex of a quadrilateral are called the adjacent sides. The two angles of a quadrilateral which having the common sides of a quadrilateral are called the adjacent angles. The types of quadrilaterals are square, rhombus, rectangle, parallelogram, kite, trapezium, and every quadrilateral has two pairs of diagonals.
I am Nikita Reddy from 8th standard. Now I am going to talk about abiotic resources and biotic resources. Abiotic resources are non-living resources. These resources fall under natural resources. These are within the environment. Biotic resources are living resources. Biotic resources has life such as human beings, livestock, fisheries, flora and fauna, etc. Biotic resources are rock, sand, water, etc. Examples of biotic resources are deer, tiger, etc. I'm Nishita. So today I'm going to say about natural resources. So what are natural resources? Resources that occur in our nature is called natural resources. So examples of that are air, sunlight, water, wind, and etc. So they are classified into two types. They are renewable resources and non-renewable resources. So what are renewable resources? Resources that are replenished naturally in the course of time is called renewable resources. So what are non-renewable resources? Resources that cannot be replaced and they are limited in supply. So they are called non-renewable resources. So examples of renewable resources are air, sunlight, water, and etc. So the examples of non-renewable resources are oil, natural gas, and etc.
Hello, my name is Usma Amira. I am in 8th standard. Today my topic is about tribals, Dikus, and the vision of the golden age. This is the timeline of important events from 1498 to 1895. In 1498, Vasco da Gama discovered the sea road to India. In 1600, the East India Company acquired a charter to trade with the East. In 1651, the company set up its first factory in Bengal. In this period, the company arrived in India and began to trade. In 1757, Battle of Plassey. In 1764, Battle of Buxar. In 1770, nearly 10 million people died due to a famine in Bengal. In 1793, the company introduced the permanent settlement system. In this period, the company established its rule expanded its rule power. 1855. In 1855, the Santhal Rebellion. In 1857, the Revolt of 1857, the Sepoy Mutiny. In 1859, the Blue Rebellion. In 1895, Birsa Munda's movement began. In this period, people revolted against the British and their policies. Thank you.